What's going on, everybody? It's Kelly, and well, I just wanted to kind of talk about something that yeah, this is basically about one of the things I used to love doing as a kid, and I still love the feeling of it. It is running and rollerblading, actually. And eventually, if I can afford another pair of rollerblades, I'll get them. But before I can even remotely do that, I need to get into shape. And I'm doing that by going to the gym and getting into shape. But recently I've found myself very winded. Very, very winded with a bunch of things. Like, I'll go to the gym and I'll do an hour and a half workout, okay? Or whatever, however long I stay there. It's usually about anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour I'm at the gym. I get something to eat, I head back to the house, I get back to work, okay? And I'm fine the entire time. I'm great, you know, I'm breathing all right, I'm moving all right. But not even 10 minutes later, when I'm heading back to the house, I start walking up the stairs and I'm having trouble breathing. Like I can't catch my breath. And it makes me worried. I smoked for 20. Let that sink in to the folks that are listening to one of this. I smoked for 20 years of my life. I am 29 years old. Okay? So for 11 years of my life, no, I'm sorry, wow, there's some really shitty math right there. So for about 9 years of my life, I smoked. I didn't, wow, holy crap. Hold on, let's get the thoughts together. For 9 years of my life, I did not smoke, but for 20, I smoked. Because of peer pressure. Peer pressure is bad. Don't let people talk you into doing things you don't want to do because you think that'll make you think you're cool. I might joke around it when I play on my streams, but peer pressure is not cool. It leads you to doing stupid things, like smoking for 20 years. And one of my biggest concerns is, after all those years of smoking, will my lungs recover? They said, as long as you can quit smoking around the age of 30, your lungs should fully recover within 2 years. Well, it's been almost a year since I quit smoking. I use a vape every once in a while, a vapor pen, but it has no nicotine. It's just a VG and the PG, but even that I've stopped using. I mean, I barely, if I do use it, it's like one drag and then I put it away. But even then, that's nothing that should affect your lungs. And there's not enough research on it really to tell. So before anybody goes off on a rant how it can affect your lung, it can damage your lungs, it can kill you. There's not enough studies. There's not enough information out there. And that's one of the biggest reasons with it. But yeah, I'm worried that maybe my lungs won't recover, that maybe I've damaged them to the point where I'm going to have to do this for the rest of my life, deal with this. Now, I know some of the heavy breathing and stuff like that is because, well, I'm fat. That's, you know, that goes hand in hand. Being fat and breathlessness is one of those things, you know. It's like a bad pickup line. Baby, you must be fat because you got me all breathless. Yeah. Pretty hot and tempted. Anyways, but you know, I'm genuinely concerned about my lungs, and I miss running. I really do. Now, I mean, as of right now, until I can get this weight off, running is a painful experience for me because of my knees. There's so much pressure on my knees, but it's still enjoyable. Oh, I was at the gym the other day, cranked it up to 8 miles an hour, held 8 miles an hour for 2.5 minutes. Pretty much soon after that, I had to hit that emergency button because there was nothing left in the tank. But I'll be damned, 2.5 minutes at 8 miles an hour. I was so proud of myself. I was so proud I sat down on the ground and cried because of the pain. Oh, my knees, my hip. I'm getting old. But, you know, I miss that feeling. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but there was a comic book in the 90s, and there was a cartoon also that came on MTV called The Max. And one of the things he said is, the Max was like a giant purple monster, if I remember correctly, with a pair of sneakers on, and he loves to run. And one of the episodes I watched, he's like, by God, I love to run. And every time I run, that's all I can think in my head is like, by God, I love to run. And I want to, damn, before I die, I want to be able to enjoy running again. I want to be able to slap on my rollerblades and get that feeling of freedom as you hit a hill, when you realize there is no control except for your feet and the wheels on the ground, and anything in your way could just destroy you, put you on the ground in a painful situation. That's what I miss. I miss just the ability to run at top speed, and the recovery time, and just the feeling of just pure bliss that comes from running. Because I used to love it a lot. I used to love the feel of my feet hitting the pavement. Just the wind around your ears and your hair. The feeling of just sheer flight. And that's basically what it was. That was how I used to fly, man. I used to take flight by running. Or if I really wanted to get extra speed, I put on my rollerblades and found a hill. And then I definitely took flight. Usually ended with, you know, a messed up knee and a hand and an elbow and probably something, you know, some facial injury. But God, it was so much fun. And I want that back. And that's what I'm working towards. That is what I am working towards. To get that back. So my kids start school next week. And every morning, after the kids get on the bus, me and my wife are going to the gym. I'm going to stick to my current schedule. I'm going to kick up my cardio. Because I'm already starting to lose weight. I can feel it in my body shape. I'm in that awkward phase where, you know, you feel funky because you're losing weight, but you still feel fat because the weight hasn't quite came off yet. It's all getting loose and broken down. So I look extra fat when I'm actually losing fat because the fat is loosening up. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, you guys. By God, I love to run. I really, really do. And I can't wait to do it again. And the day I can, you guys are getting a video of my ass running. And if I have what are those things called? A Hero Pro, you are still getting a head cam of me running. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment if you want. Peace.